And I always say, I know when you come to law of assumption and you hear me, who teaches law of assumption, say, do these extra things that are not just thinking in line with already having what you want, a lot of people, A, get triggered because law of assumption, the stripped down modernized law of assumption that gets taught by a lot of people who are parroting all of that these days, which I did as well, not to shit on anyone. I did that when I first came to it because I can relate to people who were like, what? I don't have to feel positive at all, which you don't, but it helps. What? I don't have to feel positive at all. I just have to overthink like I already do, but just overthink instead in line with already having what I want. Okay, sweet. Well, that led to the burnout that I'm not going to go into in this video. I will direct you on the end card of this video to that video as well, where I talk about the toxic side of law of assumption as someone who teaches law of assumption. When you come from that, people telling you that, and come across someone like myself who is saying, and I'm seeing a lot of people talk about this more, whether it's because they experienced what I experienced, but they were too scared to talk about adding things to your practice like what I talk about because they thought people wouldn't watch their videos because everyone is following all the people who say, just think in line, just affirm and persist through your anxiety. And they were scared, which is a limiting belief, right? Scared that they wouldn't get video views or whatever if they didn't go along with that. And now that some people are saying, like, hey, fuck, I learned the hard way, like I'm telling you guys, they feel more comfortable to do so, or whether they're experiencing the same thing that I experienced myself now, and that's why they're talking about it. Whatever the motivation is, it's a positive thing overall. Tangent, tangent, tangent. I know that when you come across me and I say add these the math ain't nothing. Three things to your practice, it seems overwhelming. It's like when I've just been told that I just have to think in line with already having what I want, why would I add three more things to my practice? That seems like a lot. You've quadrupled the work that I need to do. But if that is the case, what I would say is start with the nervous system regulation work, even though the cheat codes all work together synergistically, build off each other, make each other stronger, and overlap a lot as well. Just start with the nervous system regulation work because once you deal with a lot of that anxiety in your physiology, the other two things are not going to feel as overwhelming to do. And when you feel good from doing the nervous system regulation work, the cheat code, like the feel good things cheat code, is going to be more appealing because you're like, oh, I actually like feeling better. This is actually a much nicer way to experience my life rather than rocking in the fetal position, crying and anxiously affirming.